Hello English learners and welcome to another English lesson. My name is Travis, better known as Grammar Man, and today we're going to talk about countable and uncountable nouns. So why are we going to talk about this? One reason is to avoid common errors like these. He gave me lots of information in today's lesson. They have lots of furnitures. Have you heard these news? I'll give you some advices. She gave me an advice. There will be much challenges in the future. We have lots of homeworks. He gave me a homework. He gave me some good feedbacks on my essay. These are common errors that I hear almost daily. Some more reasons why you need to know whether a noun is countable or uncountable is because this determines whether we can use a or an before the noun, and importantly, which quantifier to use, such as a little or a few, more and most, all and none, much or many, some and any, etc., etc. In short, a clear understanding of countable and uncountable nouns will have a flow-on effect to the rest of your English skills. So it is definitely worth spending some time on to understand. So let's do this now. A noun, as most of you I'm sure are aware, is a person, place, or a thing. And a noun can be either countable or uncountable. They are shown in most dictionaries with a C sign for countable and a U sign for uncountable. Some nouns can be both countable and uncountable, depending on the context, and will be shown in the dictionary like this, a C or U. But don't worry about this for the moment. I will explain nouns that can be both in our next lesson. Today we are only talking about nouns that are always countable or uncountable. For example, cat, dog, chair, table, all countable nouns. There are 3 cats. I have a dog. We need 4 more chairs for our guests. We have 2 tables. Okay? Countable nouns can be counted. Uncountable nouns cannot be counted. Information, petrol, water, bread, butter, money, etc. We can't count these things. We can't say, I have 4 petrols, or she has 20 monies, or he gave me 3 informations, for example. Uncountable nouns have no plural form. We cannot add s to them to create a plural form, and we cannot count them. Countable nouns have a singular and plural form. A table, lots of tables. We normally add s to form the plural. 1 cat, lots of cats. Sometimes though, we don't form the plural by adding s. For example, 1 child, 2 children. 1 person, 2 people. Countable nouns can use either a or an as articles. This is because a or an mean one. So we are counting when we say a dog, an apple. We are saying 1 dog, 1 apple. This means that we cannot use a or an with uncountable nouns. We can also use the quantifiers and determiners, many, a few, these and those, with the plural form. For example, there were many dogs at the park. These books are heavy. Those tables are old. And I need a few chairs. With uncountable nouns, we can use much, a little, this, and that. I didn't get much feedback on my assignment. We need to add a little water to the recipe. It's too dry. This information is important, and that bread is very tasty. The one that gets confused the most often is much and many. Students sometimes say sentences like, there wasn't much people in class today. This is incorrect because people is actually the plural of person. With plurals, we use many, not much. People is countable, isn't it? 3 people, 4 people. The trick to remember is countable nouns can use a or an as articles, a person, a dog, a table, many people, many dogs, many tables. Many has the letter A. You use many with countable nouns, and you can use the article a with countable nouns. Much is only used with uncountable nouns. How much money do you have? I don't have much petrol. We'd better stop at the next petrol station. Alright, and now I have some good news for you. There are some quantifiers, determiners, and even an article that we can use with both countable and uncountable nouns. They work for either one. These include the article the dog, the dogs, the information, the advice. Thanks for the advice. The information you gave me was very helpful. Okay, countable or uncountable nouns. Then we have some and any. Would you like some help? It's an uncountable noun, help. And I went out with some friends. Countable noun, friends. And the same with any. We don't have any eggs, plural form, so eggs is countable. We don't have any milk. Milk is uncountable. Then how about all and none? Not all milk comes from cows. Again, milk, so uncountable. And uncountable example, all kids are cute. Or most of them anyway, which is another one which we can use with countable and uncountable nouns. Most kids are cute. So countable noun, kids. And most milk comes from cows, uncountable. And we can also use more with countable and uncountable nouns. I don't need any more homework. And can I have some more potatoes, please? We can say plenty of. I have plenty of apples, countable. And I've got plenty of food in the fridge, uncountable. And also a lot of or lots of. There were lots of animals at the zoo, or a lot of animals at the zoo. Lots of and a lot of are interchangeable. Or I've got a lot of luggage. I hope it all fits in the car. Okay, so uncountable noun, luggage. Sometimes we want to make a countable noun more like a singular noun. And we do that using expressions such as a piece of information. This is an important piece of information. Here we aren't talking about information in general, but a specific piece of information. We can also say a piece of advice or a piece of furniture. We bought a beautiful piece of furniture, or even a piece of bread. These expressions collocate with different uncountable nouns, so they have to be learnt together. For example, another uncountable noun, water. We wouldn't say a piece of water. We would say a glass of water. We can say a small amount of work, or a large amount of work, or a small amount of money, a large amount of money. Now, there is a lot more that we can say about nouns, but I think we will wrap it up there for today. We've covered quite a lot of ground. You should now have a clear understanding of what a countable noun is and what an uncountable noun is. You should be able to use the quantifiers much and many correctly, and I've also given you a big list of quantifiers and determiners that you can use with both countable and uncountable nouns. In the next lesson, I will talk about nouns that can be both, which is an interesting little lesson. Have a great day, English learners, and I wish you all the best with your English goals and, of course, your life goals. Cheers.